Introducing Flack. I got bored, alright. Mose is fun. I really like her. She could just spew a bunch of bullets, cause explosions. I forgot what their other two skill trees are. She's probably the most original character in Borderlands 3. Maybe Zane? No, he had the doppelganger thing, like Jack did. And then also, Flack. Yeah, he has the Invis thing, like Zero did. And then, don't even get me started on, like, Amira. Their phase logging. That's not the point, alright? The point is, I'm gonna do what I always want to do. Level 1 Flag, alright? Doing all the DLC with him. I might do the runs with this Flag instead of the other one. Not right now, though. I'm too busy doing the Black Ops 2 campaign. I'm gonna fucking ditch BO3 for a while. The story, at least. I'm not skipping on the runs. I'm gonna do BO2 story, and then I'm gonna go right back into the Borderlands 3 story with Flag, like I should. I don't know why... No, I do know why I made this video as well. No, it's a topic I mentioned, I think, last year, because I never really got into, like, you know, really talking about it in depth, but you know those people online that it's usually about politics. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, when you're trying to, like, talk to people or argue with them about these really complex issues in the world, and then the moment you, like, say something about it, how do I say this? Hold on. I got it. So it's like a topic. No, I mentioned it last year. I never really got around to making the video. But you know, it's about minors, alright? I never fully talked about it, but this shit is so stupid. I think it's still relevant to this day. But you know, when you, like, there's these really young people online that are like trying to really get themselves involved, you know, spread themselves out there. They really get in touch with these, like, heavy, you know, topics like politics, for example, and they, like, constantly argue with others online, and then the moment you call them out on their bullshit, you try to argue with them, they just they fall back and they play the "oh, I'm a minor" card. And you know, I'm not saying you can't get involved with politics when you're at a young age, you know what I mean? That's just stupid. You know, if you want to, like, study history, whether that's like modern or like way back when about politics, you're free to do that. Like, that's no problem. If you're like if you're like from a war-torn country, like from fucking Ukraine with that Russian versus Ukraine war, I know nobody gives a shit about that, not in the US at least, the one that actually matters. But yeah, if you're from some war-torn country and you want to talk about your experiences with, like, politics, you know, that's fine. But you know damn well that's not gonna happen. 99% of the time when young people are talking about politics, they don't come from these, like, harsh countries, you know what I mean? They come from these first world places where they don't really have any problems, so they just constantly argue online about shit that really doesn't matter or affects them all that much, and they get really, like, heavy into it. It's stupid. You see these people on Twitter and Reddit. Most importantly, I know I'm talking about my ass, but I swear to God, if I ever make this video, I'm gonna pull up some photos to show what I'm talking about. It's stupid. It's like, really? You're gonna get involved in all this heavy shit? You know, you can do it, but when someone calls you out that's, like, older than you, what, you just fall back and say you're young? That doesn't really work that way, you know. It's either double down or don't say anything at all. Yeah, I think this also applies to, like, other stuff, maybe art or writing, or I don't know, whenever people get critiqued and they're just like, oh, I'm actually, you know, I'm really young, so, you know, I'm just a minor. I don't know, it's just weird. You mostly find it on politics, I'm gonna be real. It's just, like, whack, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just stupid. Also, here's a little plot twist for you. Actually, I'm minor, so boom, there you go. Because I know half of them wouldn't even listen if I was talking all this mad shit, and then it's like, oh, I'm just some stupid. No, I'm a fucking minor as well. So not only am I talking down to you, but I can also play the I'm a minor card. So I'm the same age as you. So stop being so brain dead. And some people might say, isn't that kind of hypocritical? You know, you're calling other people kids when you're a kid yourself. Yeah, it absolutely is hypocritical. I don't give a shit though. Half of them, no, all of them deserve to be called out. It's so stupid. You know, I'm not saying once you turn 18 suddenly you get, like, some higher IQ, you get all this wisdom. No, there's plenty of brain dead adults on the internet. It's just such a big cesspool at this point. You know what I mean? Like, half of the people arguing about all this dumb shit that doesn't even matter, either brain dead adults or just very young children, and it just creates this perfect form of just mediocrity. Nothing happens. You see all this complaining online, but nothing really happens. I swear to God, you want to talk about improving the world, just donate $5 to your local, like, homeless shelter. You know, as long as they're not corrupt and that $5 doesn't go into like fueling someone's cocaine addiction. It's just it's so stupid. Like, goddamn, if you donate $5 to like a homeless man, I'd say you're improving the world more than making 1,000 fucking posts online talking about some shit you probably don't even know or really don't care about, pretending like you're raising awareness or whatever. Like, this is the most useless thing. But yeah, the main lesson I want you to take away from this is that if you're young, I'm not saying you can't use the internet. I'm not saying you can't put yourself out there. It's just don't try to make yourself seem smarter than you actually are. You know what I mean? I consider myself very lucky because I used the internet at a very young age, and I didn't really pick up on any of the bad habits that other people have that I know that are like around the same age as me. I don't know. It's just being on the internet a lot. It just makes you care about stuff that either really doesn't matter or you can't really do anything about, and it sucks because there is all these issues in the world, but I don't know, just arguing about strangers online about it, that's not how you go forward. You know what I mean? Just like just use all the free time you take arguing and put it into something useful, like developing your hobbies. You know, you want to draw stuff, that's good, draw some like more stuff, you can post it online if you really want. You want to like study history or whatever, that's very good, just study history. You know what I mean? Don't but you know, God, the more I'm like hearing myself speak, the more fucking entitled I sound. Well, holy shit, that's my little rough draft of it. That's not the actual, this isn't the actual video. I want to like make the full-on thing, and hopefully I'll actually be coherent, I'll speak clearly, I have a little script so I don't like improv and mess up 10 times. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna do the little flak thing. I don't even know how long that's gonna take. I'm not gonna do it immediately. I'm gonna play some Black Ops 2 campaign because I haven't experienced that, and the first one was god tier. And then I'm gonna do the little flak run. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Hopefully I'll enjoy the DLC. I know the fourth one has Krieg in it. I love Krieg. So I'm gonna have a good time. By all, I'm gonna enjoy this summer. I'm gonna stay swag, stay cool. Hopefully I'll put some videos out. I say that a lot, but man, it's really fun talking about it and thinking about making it, and then actually sitting down and making it. It sucks, but whatever, man, whatever. I just gotta do more of it, and eventually I'll like it. But yeah, that's about it. See you.